Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to take you guys through a bunch of Steam game deals, and all of these deals are tied to recent free updates that each of these games have also had, and sizable updates at that, and not meme free updates either that are just like, oh, we fixed this bug or anything like that. That's just typical patch notes and whatnot. No, these are updates that are significant content additions for great games as well. We've got 5 games to go over, and I'll start things off with one game that I think is incredibly underrated and I highly recommend everybody to check out. It's also at a new low price point, and that is Cassette Beasts. Update 1.8 just dropped, and it's a sizable update, the Sunshine update. And let me just talk about Cassette Beasts before we go in depth on the update. This game is absolutely awesome. It's got like a Pokemon gimmick going on to it where you do have this creature collecting aspect to it, throwback visual style. Incredible soundtrack. If you want to be sold on the soundtrack, go look up Cassette Beasts, Same Old Story. That's one of the tracks in this game. It is tremendous, and honestly, when you start playing Cassette Beasts and you get to the first area and the beat starts playing, you're just like, man, this game from a soundtrack standpoint is awesome, sound design standpoint is awesome, gameplay is fundamentally well done, 7,400 reviews on it, overwhelmingly positive reception, 95% positive. It's an outstanding game that just does not get enough love. It's done fairly well relative to what they were expecting, but man, it deserves even more love than that. And now we do have the 1.8 Sunshine update. It is officially launched, bringing a bevy of fresh features to Cassette Beasts for both newcomers and seasoned players. Sunny days are upon us. Beloved NPC Sunny will now have a new storyline. Following the main story, players will have the opportunity to partner with Sunny for the first time as she embarks on a new quest line as well. New monsters are added to the game and soar through the air with brand new wings. This update allows you to personalize your gliding wings after recording specific monsters. If you're looking for even more wing options to enhance your adventures, there is a wing pack DLC that's available, but this update is absolutely free. The base game is 50% off for $9.99, and that's an outstanding deal for that game. Definitely check out Cassette Beasts, one of the more underrated games of recent memory. Came out 2 years ago, but yeah, almost 2 years ago, April 26th of 2023, so definitely do check that out again. $9.99, a historic new low price on that. Next up, a great game from 2024, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, 35% off for $39. We have the Trigon update dropping on this. I've talked about Space Marine 2 ad nauseum on this channel, but to quickly go over it again, I think it's a great game. Totally understand the problems people had with the game in the sense that it was a $60 game, a fairly short campaign, but that's not too different from, gaming of yesteryear when you're talking about campaigns being fairly short, but a lot of the extension comes from the multiplayer and the PvP and PvE elements, and that's what Space Marine 2 really had. And I think that campaign was so much fun and harkened back so much to my favorite era of gaming, that PlayStation 3 360 era of shooters, over-the-top action man, but also brought up from a visual standpoint. But the absolute chaos and insanity of the campaign was an absolute delight to go through. And now again, we do have the Trigon update. We've got a new PvE mission, Exfiltration and Trigon boss. The tech priest occupying the Adeptus Mechanis facility on Avarax has refused a withdrawal order. Captain has authorized Amigos Galio to assist in retrieving her. Your objective is to reach the Adeptus Mechanis facility and assess the status of the tech priest. Beware of the new Terminus enemy. It bursts from the ground to unleash devastating assault with its scything claws and bioelectric attacks. The Inferno pistol is added to both in PvE and PvP. It's a close-range thermal weapon available for Assault, Vanguard, Sniper, and Heavy. 2 new skins and DLC cosmetics added as well. The premium DLC and the Season Pass content, all of that stuff is cosmetic, so all of the main content updates, all of that's been free, and that's the thing about Space Marine 2. Now you're buying it at a discount, and they're going to be continuing to roll out content updates for this game, so it's going to be a game where it's going to pay dividends in the sense that you're going to get that free content rollout and reason to consistently go back. I think for $39, it's not super cheap, but I think it's a worthwhile pickup given that the game is a fairly recent release. Next up, I'd be remiss if I did not mention Baldur's Gate 3's brand new patch number 8, the final patch for Baldur's Gate 3. They call this a patch, but this is a significant update that I feel like they could have easily charged money for with all of the content rolling out. I've been, vocal about my thoughts on Baldur's Gate 3. It wasn't my cup of tea. Not a game that I really vibed with, but that's fine. Not every game is going to be tailored for me, and Baldur's Gate Gate 3 is one that I plan on giving another shot to sometime down the line. It is 20% off right now for $48, and you've got a lot of additions. Steam trading cards have been added, kind of late to the game as far as Steam trading cards, but that has been implemented. Cross-platform play, and mods. They have a section utilizing cross-play. Photo mode added as well. They went over a bunch of the photo mode screenshots already taken. New subclasses. One new subclass for each playable class is now available, featuring new abilities, animations, VFX, unique summons, powerful cantrips, and voice dialogues for the Oathbreaker Knight for those playing as the Oath of the Crown Paladin subclass, packed with new ways for you to play. Whether you want to roleplay the God of Thunder by using Elemental Cleaver, imbuing your path of the Giant Barbarian's Hammer with shocking damage and finding it out for it to come back to you, or as a drunken monk with your truly homebrewed abilities that will enhance your next playthrough, there's surely a subclass for you. They go over unlocking the new subclasses, Baldur's Gate 3 modding, and gameplay updates and things of that nature, just fixes and whatnot. That is all available, but yeah, a significant update and the final major patch for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sure they'll roll out, smaller patches if there are bug issues and things of that nature, but this is one of those games that's going to be one of the most iconic video games of all time. When a game's sitting at a 96 on Metacritic, 657,000 reviews, 96% positive. It's one of the best received games of all time, has shot back up to the 100,000 range as far as concurrent player count, and has been incredibly successful. That is available right now. And then we do have Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. These games are more akin to playing them on consoles, but a lot of people do enjoy them on PC as well, and these are some classic titles, so having them available is great. Versus mode has been added to all fighting titles in the collection, and settings can be changed in-game. Also enjoy newly drawn artwork by Capcom artist Shinkiro, new remix tracks by Capcom's internal band Cap Jams, and additional features and quality of life enhancements. This collection spans across multiple titles, starting with the first fighting game collaboration, X-Men Children of the Atom, all the way to the legendary beat-em-up The Punisher. All titles support online multiplayer, so take the chance to get your hands on these classic games even if you didn't get to experience them at the arcades. Only 20% off, but it is available for $39.99, so, a great collection of classics. And then lastly, Eternal Strands, which is a title that came out earlier this year, 25% off for $29.99. It has gotten the spring update Stargazer, the free DLC for that game. And this is a significant piece of DLC for a game that was received rather well. For this special update, Yellow Brick Games teamed up with Creative Studio 3's Yusuke Mogi, the visionary artist known for his art in Final Fantasy XIV Online, to co-develop stunning original content. This partnership brings the Arc of the Nova, a powerful new aerial epic which wields all three major magic types. On top of that, you've got a new map in Starlight Cape, new epic in the Arc of the Nova, new quest line from Aurea, and new codex entries added as well, a new minion in the Elite Fire Summon, new power in the Celestial Scope, new weapon designs, new armor, Umbral set, new feature in the Dying set, new resources have been added, new difficulty setting in story mode, new quality of life features as well, and then gameplay, UI settings and controls, and bug fixes and updates as well. All of that rolling out. Eternal Strands is $29.99. Not gonna lie, I can totally see this game ending up at a humble choice or something of that later in the year or maybe next year, so you might want to wait for that, but the game has been received rather well. So be on the lookout for that, and a brand new free update dropping on that as well. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, very rare we get all of these major free updates dropping around the same time, but these are significant. Cassette Beasts, super underrated game. I highly recommend that game, and just listen to Same Old Story, and if that doesn't sell you, I don't know, maybe you just don't have quality music taste like yours truly, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, $9.99 on that. Space Marine 2, a great game, especially if you have a couple of friends to play with. That game is outstanding, and a big update on that. Baldur's Gate 3 gets its final patch, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection gets a big update, and Eternal Strands gets some free DLC. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Links to all of these in the description box below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.